Hey, it's Becca from Indianapolis.
Okay, today's class will be completely seated. So if you don't have your sturdy chair, go ahead and get your chair. Make sure the area around you is cleared and just make sure any tripping hazards are out of the way. If you have water, have it handy or somewhere close that you can reach it safely when you need a drink. Okay, we're going to begin sitting up nice and tall, feet flat on the floor, belly pulled back towards the spine for a nice, good, tall posture. Okay, we're going to begin with 3 deep breaths. You can take your arms overhead on the inhale if you'd like, or you can let them rest on your legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. But here we go. Breath number 1, inhale through the nose, let your belly expand. And on the exhale, pull that belly button back and get it all out. Here we go again. Last time. Very good. Okay, we're going to do breaths again, but this time we're going to fold forward. We're going to fold forward. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Bring your arms up, and on that exhale, fold forward, keeping the back flat. Abs pulled back towards the spine. And we're going to roll up nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine. Let the hands slide up over the knees, nice and gentle. Good. And again. Exhale, forward fold. Keep those abs tight and glutes contracted. We're going to roll up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine. Last time, deep breath in, fold forward. Keep your abs pulled back towards your spine, glutes engaged, and roll up nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine. Very good. Okay, we're gonna add one more thing to that forward fold. So I'll give you an example of what that looks like. We're gonna take a deep breath in, exhale, forward fold all the way down. And now this time when we come up, instead of rolling up, we're going to keep our backs flat, abs pulled up towards the spine for support. We're going to come up halfway. When you come up halfway, you can have your arms extended out in line with your body, or you can have your hands on your lap with minimal support from your arms. We're going to keep your abs nice and tight to hold this flat back and this small angle here at the hips. All right. Here we go. We're going to do 3 of those. So take a deep breath in, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Good. Now this time we're going to keep the back flat, contract the glutes, and we're going to come up just about halfway, still keeping the chest over the knees or over the thighs. Arms out here. Or you can modify and keep your arms down here, hands on the lap. Still keeping the abs nice and tight, glutes are engaged. Keep breathing. And we're going to fold forward all the way down in 3, 2, 1. Fold back down. And roll up nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine. Good. We have 2 more of those. Here we go. Deep breath in through the nose. On the exhale, fold forward all the way down. Keeping your back nice and flat, navel pulled back towards the spine, glutes engaged. We're going to bring our torso up just halfway. Arms out in front, or you can leave them down on your lap to modify. Keep the abs tight, glutes tight. Keep breathing. We're going to forward fold again in 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. And breathe here. Roll up nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine. Let the hands slide up over the knees. Great job. One more of those. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, fold forward. Again, we're going to come up just halfway. So squeeze those glutes, pull the abs back towards the spine, and come up just halfway, keeping the chest over the legs, arms extended out in front. Continuing to breathe. We're going to hold this one for just a little bit longer. Keep squeezing, keep breathing. And we're going to forward fold in 3, 2, 1, and forward fold. Take a breath, and then slide up or roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, just like we have been. Very good. Let's take those shoulder rolls back 3 times. Over exaggerate that movement. And one more. Very good. Okay, next, we're going to make sure that our spine stays tall. Gently place the fingertips on top of the shoulder cap and elbows out to the side like this. Again, you want to keep your torso tall. And we're going to twist to the right. Twist to the right. You want to try to make sure your knees stay facing forward. And twist. Very good. Keep that spine tall. We're not bending. 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. You can drop your arms real quick if you need a break. But we're going to put them back up there for a side bend. Again, on the right side, we're going to keep the spine tall. We're going to bend right here in the waistline. Squeeze the abs to come up and bend and squeeze. So it's nice and controlled. We're not dropping down. Okay, we want to bend. I'm going to lower that elbow, squeeze on the way up. Continue to breathe through the exercise. Focus on that movement. 3 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can drop the arms real quick if you need a break. Shake it out. Okay, with those elbows up again. And this time we're taking the right elbow and the left knee towards each other. So you're going to twist across the body and bring the elbow and the knee towards each other. They do not have to touch. That's not the point. We want this general movement by raising the knee. You get a nice hip tilt, engaging those deeper abdominals. Good. It's all about the squeeze and squeeze. Nice job. Nice and controlled. 3 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Take a deep breath in. And hands back on top of the shoulders, elbows out. This time we're going to do the left side. So we've got torso twist to the left or opposite of what you did last time. Again, we want to try to keep those knees facing forward. Abs are tight. Here we go. We're twisting to the left as far back as we can. Nice and controlled. Continuing to breathe. 5 more, starting now. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can drop those arms if you need a break. We're going to put them right back up if you can. Elbows out. You can do this without your hands on top of the shoulders. You can do that just by your side or on your hips. Okay, this time we've got the side bend. So we're going to drop that left elbow or lower the left elbow down towards the floor. Squeeze to lift that elbow back up. Bend and squeeze. Bend and squeeze. Great job. Continuing to breathe. Again, controlled movements. We have 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake out those arms if you need to. Okay, hands back on top of the shoulders, elbows out. We're going to take the left elbow and the right knee towards each other. So we're going to twist to the right, and then we're going to bring that elbow and knee towards each other. Again, they don't have to touch. Now when your elbow and knee are close, I want you to think about squeezing those abs and squeeze. Good. 5 more, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, shake it out, shake it out. Roll those shoulders back. Very good. Okay, we're going to stay seated and keep our posture nice and tall, abs pulled back towards the spine. All right, if you find that you're getting tired, I want you to scoot all the way back in your chair so that your back is supported and you can still keep that tall posture. But if you can use your muscles to do that, I want you to continue sitting a little bit forward on your seat. All right, let's roll those shoulders back 3 times, over exaggerating the pull down. There's 2 and 3. Okay, we want to keep those shoulders relaxed. Your hands can be on your lap or down here by your side, as long as your shoulders are down and not pulled up to the ears. Okay, we're going to take our head and turn from right to left, keeping the chin parallel with the floor. Nice, easy, controlled head turns. If you're going a little bit slower than I am, that's okay. Go at a pace that's good for you. We certainly don't want to rush this exercise. Three more to each side. Here's a 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Great job. Okay, now we're going to do 5 to the right and then 5 to the left and then 5 alternating. So here we go, to the right. Turn your head to the right as far back as you can. Return to center, that's 1. And turn to the right again for 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to the left, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to alternate. Right, left equals 1. We've got 5 of those. Here we go. 1 and 1. Nice and controlled. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4, 4. 1 more to each side. 5 and 5. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Very good. We're up nice and tall. Now we're going to take that head and tilt it back, lifting the chin nice and controlled, and then back to center. And lift the chin up. Return back down to center. Lift that chin up. To center 2 more times. 1 and 2. Very good. Now we're going to take that chin down 5 times. Take it down, nice and easy and controlled. Then return to center. Two more. Last time. Very good. We're going to alternate now. Take your chin up and then lower it down, tucking the chin. And again, take it up and back. 3 more of these. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Very good. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay. We're up nice and tall. We got WYs. WYs, we are going to reach overhead, so if that doesn't work for you and your body or there's any discomfort, try to do some shoulder rolls back instead, or you can take your arms out to the side and bring them back down. That's a modification. If not, the full WY, make sure your posture is nice and tall. Make a W with your arms. And the key here is starting with your elbows in as far as you can get them and your hands back as far as you can keep them back. Almost like you're trying to keep them behind your head. So I've got my W. Now we're going to keep the hands back as we slide up into our Y, really reaching through those fingertips. Again, keeping the hands back as far as you can throughout the entire movement. This looks very simple and easy from afar. The challenging part is keeping your hands back. So if we're not thinking about that, they'll come forward. So keep them back. Very good. 3 more, starting now. Here's 1, 2, and 3. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Very good. Next, we have chair stands. So we're going to do 6 chair stands, 6 chair stands. Now with your chair stand, you can use the support around you, or if you don't feel comfortable doing a chair stand, or maybe you're not there yet, keep your abs tight, scoot back on your seat a little bit, and you can lift your legs both at the same time, trying to get your feet as high as possible, lower down, or if you need to modify from here, you can do 1 leg at a time while we do our chair stands. Okay, if you're doing a chair stand, scoot to the front edge of your seat. Feet flat on the floor, of course. Heels tucked back slightly behind the knees. Abs pulled back towards the spine. Arms are across the chest. If you can, you're going to lean forward, nose over toes, and then push straight up through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Now when we go back down, we're going to push our hips back first, then bend the knees, lowering the bum towards the seat, trying to stay in control for as long as you can. Be mindful of those things. Remember, we're only doing 6, so we're halfway through already. Your pace can be different than mine, as long as you're in control. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Okay, we're up nice and tall. And we're gonna make goalpost arms. Goalpost arms, so our arms are out here like this, kind of like a football goalpost. Okay, we want to try to keep those elbows about armpit level, okay? And we're going to push the hands down and back, trying to keep those elbows in place, and then bring them up. And again, pushing them in both directions as far as we can. Working the small muscles around our shoulder. Good. Coming down and pushing back. Modification for this one. Shoulder rolls. or pick a different favorite exercise. 3 more, here we go. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, and drop those arms, shake it out. Okay, we have 6 more chair stands or your choice of modification. Okay, let's get to it. Arms across the chest if you can. Lean forward, nose over toes, and push up through the heels. Good. Hips go back, then bend the knees to lower the bum to your seat. We only have 6. Nice and controlled. Halfway there. Here's 3. And 2. And 1. All right. Very good. Shake it out, shake it out. Take a deep breath in. Grab some water if you need it. And we're gonna work on flexibility for the rest of class. We've got about 10 minutes. Okay. We're going to turn to the right side. Slide that left foot or whatever foot's on the outside for you. Slide that foot back if you can, knee towards the floor, and we're going to take those hips, push them forward, then take the shoulders, pull them up and back. You want to use that inside arm to hold on to the chair for support. You can deepen this exercise a little bit more by taking that outside arm, reaching up through the fingertips. Should follow the direction of your shoulder. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. And on that last exhale, gently lower the arm, slide the foot forward. We're going to turn to the other side of our seat. Same stretch on the other side, of course. Slide that foot back as far as you can. Knee stays towards the floor. Hold on to the chair with your inside arm for support. We're going to take the hips forward and then take the shoulders up and back. You can take that outside arm and reach up through those fingertips. Reaching up and back slightly, breathing through the exercise. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. On that last exhale, nice and slowly lower the arm, gently slide the foot forward, and return to the center of your seat. We're going to come towards the front edge of your chair. Extend that right leg out in front. We want it to stay as straight as possible. Heel on the floor, toe in the air. Make a pointer with your hands, one over the other, and bring those fingertips towards the top of your shoe. You'll feel a stretch in the back of your leg. Stretching should be uncomfortable but pain-free, so find a spot that works for you. And should you find that you're ready to deepen the stretch, you can do so little by little on each exhale. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. 3 more breaths. And on that last exhale, nice and slowly, come back up. Very slowly, good. Set that foot flat on the floor. Other leg goes out in front. Keeping your leg as straight as possible. Heel on the floor, toe in the air, and with a nice flat back, we're going to make a pointer, one hand over the other. Bring those fingertips towards the top of your shoe. Again, you'll feel that stretch up and down the back of your leg. You want to make sure that knee stays straight and your back stays flat. We'll be here for 3 more
more breaths, nice and easy, nice and slow. And on that last exhale, nice and slowly come up from that stretch and then pull that foot back in. And we've got both feet flat on the floor now. We're gonna take those feet wide, knees wide, so walk the feet out. You wanna keep the ankles underneath of the knees, so we don't want them way out here, we don't want them way into here. Okay, keeping a nice tall posture at first, we're going to lean on the right leg. Okay, take that left arm up and overhead, reaching to the right. Actively reaching through the fingertips, so you'll notice a difference between this and this. You can feel that pull all the way down the left side. We'll be here for 3 more breaths, 3 more breaths. And on that last exhale, bring that arm down and return to that seated upright position. Keeping the feet wide, knees wide, we're gonna do the same thing. Lean on the left leg. Right arm comes up and over, reaching through the fingertips. Actively reaching. And breathing. Just a friendly reminder to breathe as we stretch. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. And on that third exhale, nice and slowly bring the arm down and return to that seated upright position. Okay, we're gonna keep the feet wide, knees wide. We're going to turn to the right, take a deep breath in, bring both arms up overhead. On the exhale, fold forward over top of that right leg, bring the chest over top of the thigh. If possible, you want to have both hands on the outside of your shoe. So from here, you still feel that stretch down your side. When you take that outside arm and you move it to the outside of your shoe, you feel that move down into your low back. A little bit more. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Now on your next exhale, I want you to keep your chest low, but put both hands on top of the right leg and use your arms to push your body up. Good. We're gonna turn to the left now, or opposite of what you just did. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms up, and on the exhale, fold forward over top of that leg. Again, if you can have both hands on the outside of your shoe for a deeper stretch. Continuing to breathe. We'll be here for about 3 more breaths. On your next exhale, keep your chest low, but put your hands on top of your leg, and then on your next exhale, use your arms to push your body up to return to that seated upright position. Okay, one more stretch here with our feet wide, knees wide. Make sure they're stacked. All right, very good. You can keep your hands here on top of your legs, close to your knees, elbows out. Take a deep breath in, push the chest up, and on the exhale, push the chest forward and down between the knees like you're trying to push your chest to the floor. Continuing to breathe through this stretch. We're not letting our head dangle. You can deepen the stretch by removing your hands from your legs, letting your hands dangle towards the floor, or You can hold on to your elbows and allow gravity to pull your body deeper into this stretch. You can feel this stretch on your inner thighs, in the back of your legs. You should definitely feel this in the front of your hips where that crease is since you're folded forward. You may feel this in your low back and in your shoulders. Continuing to breathe. We'll be here for just a little while longer. And like some of those stretches we just did, we're going to use our arms to help ourselves back up to that seated upright position. So we'll be here for 3 more breaths. 3 more breaths. And on your next exhale, return those hands back on top of the legs and use your arms to push your body upright. Breathe. Nice deep inhales. And while you're breathing, you're going to walk the feet together and knees together. We're up nice and tall. And we'll end class with 3 deep breaths. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. So let's roll them out about 3 times. Take them back. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're up nice and tall, ending class with 3 deep breaths. And in, arms go up, belly expands on the inhale, on the exhale, get it all out. And again. Last time, in with the good, and out with anything else. All right, nice job today. Thank you for joining for a low intensity class. If you did exercise here at Marquette, then go ahead and mark your mini activity tracker if you're using that. If not, scan in. And we'll see you next 3 times. Take them back. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're up nice and tall, ending class with 3 deep breaths. And in, arms go up, belly expands on the inhale, on the exhale, get it all out. And again. Last time, in with the good, and out with anything else. All right, nice job today. Thank you for joining for a low intensity class.